Do you remember in 2024 when those mysterious drones were spotted all over New Jersey?
These are all drones in the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is extremely low, it's loud, and it's huge.
It's so big.
It looks like a spaceship, right? Like that doesn't look like a drone, right? It's like a small plane. It really is like a small plane.
Yeah, those. They were flying in packs, hovering over military bases, airports, and even over people's homes. No one knew who was behind them, and on social media, everyone was thinking it's either Elon, the government, or aliens. And just for a minute there, it really felt like the sky was going to be off limits to us drone pilots. So if you fly drones for money or for fun, you probably remember the chaos. There were Reddit threads, local news reports, TikToks, but no real answers. And while the sightings have died down, the consequences haven't. So today we're going to break down what the White House finally admitted, why some folks still don't buy what they said, what this means for you as a drone pilot, and how you're going to fly moving forward without catching heat from the FAA or conspiracy theorist Karen next door. So here's what actually went down. Somewhere between November and December of 2024, these really strange drone sightings started showing up all over New Jersey, especially around some sensitive areas like Picatinny Arsenal and the Trump National Golf Club. And some of these drones were massive, like the size of an SUV. People reported that they were flying in patterns, some with lights, some without lights, majority of them super quiet, and they weren't even giving off any heat like a normal drone would, making them really hard to detect even with thermal gear. Clips started to go viral, people were pulling out their phones left and right, and some people even got fed up with the silence from the government, so they started pulling out their own guns and shooting at them. Local cops and even the governor had zero answers. The FAA stayed quiet, and the internet, well, some blamed military tests, others thought it was Elon's Starlink system, and some, of course, thought it was aliens, because it's 2024 and that's just how things go now. And after weeks of speculation, the White House finally chimed in. In January 2025, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that the drones were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. And some were apparently flown by hobbyists. Yes, some of you guys. She's blaming some of you guys. John Kirby and the National Security Council also said that most of the sightings were misidentified manned aircraft, and they insisted there was no threat. But here's the thing, the explanations did not match what people actually saw on ground zero. A lot of local reps and mayors called BS, saying that the response was vague and didn't add up. And since then, no further answers, just silence. And here's what this means for you. If you're flying a drone for fun or for cash, things are different now. The FAA has started rolling out and testing drone detection systems. And that means they can now see your drone in real time. They might know exactly what you're flying. Don't worry, they have better things to do than sit there and roast your mini series drone. And they can even figure out where you, the pilot, and your drone are located. So register your drone, use the LAANC before every single paid gig. Don't fly in sketchy areas. Make sure you got your remote ID enabled, and always keep your drone in your line of sight. That's how you're going to stay out of trouble. And I think I have to mention this. Here's how you're going to watch out for those new watchdogs. Because since all this went down, let's be honest, the conspiracy theory Karens have just taken it to another level. The moment they hear a buzz, they assume you're working for the government, trying to spy on them, or you work at Area 51. So here's how you're going to handle them like a pro. Stay calm, don't argue, and show your registration if you really need to. Keep a digital or printed copy of your LAANC authorization. Make sure to have your drone registration number and your remote ID visible or at least accessible. And lastly, politely explain what you're doing, wrap it up, and just move on because it's not worth the drama. After all, Karen's not paying you for drone footage. Most people really just want to make sure you're not spying on them, so a little transparency goes a really long way. Now, the skies may seem to be a little bit more crowded than before, but if you fly smart, fly legal, and stay chill under pressure, there is a lot more money to be made and a lot more fun to be had. Inside my drone business workshop, I'll show you how to fly like a pro, dodge the drama, and make sure you turn your drone into a real income stream. The same way me and all my current students are doing right now. Link is in the description. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And comment below, not an alien, if you're still putting your drone up after all this. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And comment below, not an alien, if you're still putting your drone up in the air after all this drama. Remember, fly sharp, fly smart, stay off the news, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I have no idea what that is. And why is it blasting this super dope ludicrous rollout remix? But if the aliens are trying to tell us something to get out of here, I don't know, like maybe we should like listen?